Alrighty. Let's see here. All right, perfect. Let's see who's gonna be first in here today. Let me put it in the Discord that I'm live right now. I'm gonna put here, everyone. I'm gonna say, I'm live right now. Gotta change the I. Oh, Maximus, bro, this is getting dangerous, bro. This is getting dangerous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me put it again in the Discord. Let me also grab the Discord uh invite link. Nah, this happened last time, bro. I gotta find a different way to do this. Guys, 1 second. 1 second. I see you guys in here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys the live trade and all that good stuff. Just bear with me one moment. Gotta get this Discord link. Where is it at? Right here. Perfect. So you go. Invite people. Copy. Okay, cool. Let me put this now on here. What's good, everybody? What's good? Mr. R said, lol. Mr. R, man, I feel it for you. You know what, though? No hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did your thing for a long time, and everybody wants to come for your spot. Adib, now Maximus. Bro, this is getting out of hand, bro. It's getting out of hand. But don't worry, we're going to get you back to the top. But shout out to Maximus today. He is number one. Show's in here. What does I say? Tokyo, what's good? It's going to be a great day, guys. I'm going to show you guys what I got going on in terms of trading. So just bear with me a moment here. 1 second. Let me share with you guys my screen here. Give me one moment. Let's see here. That's the wrong one. We got to do, is it this one? There we go. All right, guys. So here we are. You guys can see my screen right now. These are the trades for the day. I can show you guys what we caught on US 30 this morning. This was really nice. This trade here. We got this one playing out a little bit as well. Bro, it's just been, we were talking about it today in the membership. It has been crazy, bro. It has been crazy. Like, because what's happening for us is that, you guys know, those of you who know me know I've been trading a specific way, right? I can trade a certain way with a certain setup and whatnot. And basically, we've had to adapt a little bit. Today's been extremely good, up 12% for the week. There you go. It's been nothing but like crazy setups. Look at this move here. Then this towards the upside. It might hit TP, right? You know me. I'm not going to close it. I'm going to let it be exactly where it's supposed to be. I'm in this trade live right now. So yeah, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff. So yeah, man, it's proper, man. Super proper. I hope you guys are doing great. Maximus is having one of those weeks again. I remember Maximus at one point was up 33R. Sheesh. Indices are legendary. I'm happy I got into indices. That's the spirit, bro. Indices is what's up. Indices is where it's at. If you guys are not trading indices yet, you should probably think about it. Adib, what it do, baby? What's good? Glad to have you back. Welcome. So yeah, man, this is what's going on today. Like I said, we caught a couple setups. This here I got in early. I wanted to show the membership. I'm like, guys, I'm early. There's no reason to get into this, but I just want to show you guys something. And then this ended up happening afterwards. So that was cool. This is the main one we're focused on right now. And then US 30, we caught this one. This one was very nice. And I got this one going as well. Trying to see where that goes to. I think I have my TP set for this one. This is a 1-8, but it might be incorrect. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. We will see what happens. The only thing that sucks about today is I didn't get to take this on my futures account, which is like the worst, right? Oh man, having so many accounts is tough, man. But at the same time, it's a blessing to make money. So we can't complain. Sorry, bro, I'm late. I was eating. Bro, you're good, man. I don't want you to starve to death, right? Eat your food and then come join the live. That's what we want. So yeah, man, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great time, a great day, a great week. I'm really looking forward to getting into next week because I feel like next week the setups will be even better. But so far we have a decent opportunity. You guys know usually at this time I wouldn't be trading, right? I'm usually out of these trades by now. But been working on something that's helped me to extend my RR a little bit. There's this, I'll be careful how I say this, but there's this formula I found that if you add certain things together, you can really extend your RR. And I don't mean like price action or like trend lines. I mean like there are certain things that's available to us in the market and with these platforms and stuff. And you look at it and you realize, oh, wait, if I do this consistently, I can extend my RR. So far I've been doing this for a bit now. And I told the membership, thank you. Whoever's liking the live with the hearts, I love you, man. Thank you. So I've been telling the membership that I've been working on this strategy. I have 3 strategies that I use. You guys know of one. I have 2 others. One of them is like supposed to be like super precise, where like you're entering like right here and then holding. That one's hard because it doesn't form that often. It's really difficult. Like it doesn't form that often. And then I have another one that I'm not going to discuss at all right now, which is kind of like this, but it's a little different. But that one is like, you can find a setup almost every day, and that one is turning out to be just straight flames. So anyways, man, teach us the way. I will, but see, here's the thing, guys. I you know me, everything I do for free. I have a course coming. I keep telling you guys, I've been working on that. Still waiting for the prop firms. I was telling my membership this morning, I'm like, bro, at this point, it just sounds like I'm lying to the guys because I keep telling them we're gonna do a giveaway, and these guys are not responding to me. They tell me, yeah, sure, okay, we'll do this. Then they come back a while later and say, okay, so now that we've done this, are you okay with this? We're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go whenever you are. And then they just keep disappearing. So it's really tough for me because, as I was explaining to the VIP membership, with them, or sorry, no, not with them, with this whole situation, what's happening is that the last time I did the 10 account giveaway, it was they were blocking my accounts, blocking my cards, locking my card. You know what I mean? I can't put my financials at risk just to give away free accounts. So that's why I'm trying to work with a prop firm who'll be like, yeah, here's a link, buy 10, share the link out. That's all I want. And for some reason, people don't want to do it. Anyhow, so I've been working on some stuff. If you guys want to learn the way, and this is not like a promotion or nothing, but here's 2 things. Number 1, I teach these things in the mentorship, but number 2, I'm going to be running a promotion on the membership for like, it's going to be like dirt cheap. Like if you can't get in there, then you just don't want to be in there type of thing. So you guys look out for that. But if you guys want to learn the way, I mean, you guys know me, everything I do is to help you guys. The only thing I can't give away is stuff that they're paying for. It's just not fair. But I have got, I don't know if he's on, no, he left because he got to go somewhere, but I have, one of our members is brand new. I mean, like days into trading, and he's already getting this stuff, bro. He's already, you know what I mean, starting to grasp the stuff. He will send me screenshots and be like, bro, this was the setup, was this good? And it's like, it's almost marked up identical to how I would. So it's worth the money. So, and I can't make it any cheaper than that. Anyhow, long story short, this is what we're looking at now, right? So with this whole setup and everything like that, what I'm technically trying to do here is I'm trying to maximize, instead of going for like a 1 to 2 where let's say we'd exit like somewhere here or something like that, I'm trying to see how I could potentially get more. And I know most people, what they do is that if they enter a trade like this, then their stops are immediately at the highs, right? Maybe this high, maybe that high, maybe that one. That's not how I'm trading. I have, like I said, I have something that's helping me to understand, bro, you should be able to get to here. And then if anything, it reverses. So, you know, it's good stuff. I have this trade running right now on 2 accounts. I have these 2 trades running. I have this one running and I have this one. So whatever happens, happens. I'm already up that one, right? I'm already up for the day. Like I'm good. So whatever happens, happens. And so one of the things that you can do to enhance your trading, what did Deep say? Guys, like the live, bro. Hire me. I will make them talk in one day. Yo, I couldn't be caught. I couldn't be caught dead talking to Adib in real life, bro. I just feel like I'd be in prison the next week. Adib is a criminal. But in all seriousness, actually, guys, 1 second. I gotta get some water, bro. My throat is burning. I've been talking all day. So, guys, bear with me. I'll be right back. Oops, wrong one. There you guys. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you, Adib. The whole time I'm talking to you guys and nobody's saying one word. Wow. Your bottle looks premium. It's actually a cheaper bottle, but it's my wife's bottle. Anyway, so yeah, it's my wife's bottle. I had to just use that real quick. But anyways, I basically came back. So first off, I was saying shout out to you guys who are here and who are always on the live. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the reasons why I continue. Then I went on to say how, man, now I forget. I gotta start everything all over again. Oh my God, we can't hear anything you're saying. Damn. No, can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Can you guys hear me now? No? If you can hear me now, put a fire emoji in the chat. That way I know you can hear me. Gotta hydrate, man. I talk so much, bro, that my tongue is starting to get dry. It's too much. My whole life, because guys, so let me give you guys a little bit of a, okay, Fauci say yes, we can. All right, we cool. Let me give you guys a little bit of a peek into my life. I do a lot of, it's not just like YouTube, right? There are different groups who pay for knowledge and one counseling and one-on-ones and all that stuff. So I'm always talking. And then I do videos, right? Not just for myself, but as you guys know, proper match and things of that nature. So I do a lot of talking. So I need to hydrate myself. And luckily for me, I found my wife's bottle today. So shout out to the wifey. I'm stealing her bottle for the day. You know what? I'll make a water bottle for myself. And then we'll go from there. But anyhow, you see Wagwan and LA fan. Bro, my wife is following that like no tomorrow. She's so concerned about what's going on in LA. It's really disturbing. Like really, really, really disturbing. So shout out to everybody in LA, and our prayers and thoughts are with them. This morning, this is what, for those of you guys who are just joining, this is what it looks like for us this morning. We already took this trade. I'm looking to take this one. Okay, this is obviously outside of like our time frame, but it's all good. And because we're up on this one, we also took these trades today and stuff like that. Because we're up so much for the day, we can afford to take these and not be phased or bothered at all. But it's more so for me to see if I can. No, it's not 3D printed, bro. Are you asking if I'm going to 3D print a bottle or if this is 3D printed? If you're asking if this is 3D printed, no. And if I'm going to 3D print a bottle, I won't do that either. I'll just either manufacture one or probably contact a, what's the word I'm looking for? A retailer, supplier, whatever, to get it done. All right. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. But in terms of the LA fires, yeah, I really feel for the people who are having to deal with that. It's just, you guys don't understand. Like, when you watch the news and stuff and you see that someone died or someone lost their house or someone lost their car, you're just like, oh shoot, that sucks. But when it happens to you or someone close to you, you start to realize how devastating these events are. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in LA. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. I hate this country. Quick flashback. I'm in America now and I just got an ad while watching your live stream, which is crazy. Yeah, the live stream is monetized now. So there will be ads sometimes. But yeah, man, I love the US personally. My wife and I are there all the time. We were there just yesterday. So it's, you know what I mean? I like it for different reasons. But long story short, every world has its challenges. Here in Canada, things are really tough for a lot of different things. And a lot of people we know now are working like 2-3 jobs just to survive. It's no joke. I feel for a lot of people. And that's why those of you guys who are trading, you need to take this stuff serious, because people are like, oh, as long as trading exists, I'll be good. Yeah, but the key word is as long as. Right? We don't know if they're going to come regulate this and then make it so that, because in the beginning, you couldn't open trading up to the public. The people who were trading had to be called, what were they called? Seasoned investors or something like that, where you've had to have at least invested $1 million before you could trade and things of that nature. Even with like stock options in Canada, you need 25K at least to be able to open a stock options account. Right? So like, we don't know if regulation is going to come and then absolutely remove everything or like change the way that things are going. You know what I mean? So you guys got to do this as much as you can. 8RR is exceptional. We appreciate this once in a while, W trade. Thank you, bro. I like I was sharing earlier, we already took a couple of those this morning. I'm just showing you guys this other not other setup. I'm trying to see how this works outside of my trading range. You know what I mean? So you guys are here. I'm supposed to stream. Might as well show you guys what I got going on. I got this one running and I got this one running on 2 different accounts. So we'll see how this ends up working. Bro, your off day is Tuesday or Thursday? My off day is usually Tuesday. That's why you will notice that I can stream more on Tuesdays. But I don't really have an off day, to be honest. It's off in terms of like I don't trade on Tuesdays, but Thursdays I trade. Unless you're asking, yo, do you not trade on? Anyways, my mind is all over the place. Hey, bro, stay up it. Podcast viral. I'm gonna start calling you podcast rival now because you said I stay yapping. So now you become a rival. When did you monetize it in South Africa out of new recording? And even if you monetize it, no, I got monetized like a month ago. I got monetized. I think everybody who's here remembers I got monetized about a month ago. And so since then, everything else has been like showing ads. Now, you may not have been getting ads before, and that's just because YouTube chooses when or how they want to place their ads. So sometimes you can hop in and they won't monetize it, and other times you will, and it will be monetized. They'll put ads on it. So it really just depends. It really just depends. But I've been monetized for about over a month now. So yeah. So yeah, man, that's what we've got going on. So we're just gonna wait this out, see how it goes, and take it from there. Podcast rival. Yeah, podcast rival is just wilding out. Because what else are you supposed to do on a live stream? You guys just want to stare at my face? Are you one of those guys, podcast? You just want to stare at my face? And your name is Podcast Viral. If you actually have a podcast, do you not talk on your podcast? That's counterintuitive, no? I know he's just messing around. But anyways, guys, on a serious note, this is what I got going on. Like I said, I got it running on 2 different accounts. So we'll see how it plays out. We will basically just watch it for the rest of the stream. I'm basically here to chill out with you guys. That's basically it. I'm here to chill out with you guys. That's all. Last live stream was the best. Was like, definitely the best we had this year. Last live stream was really, really fun. It was awesome. And Fauci, I think Fauci, you weren't here, eh? Last live stream, I think you were missing. Was Fauci there the last live stream? I can't remember. Seems like you've been stressing a bit, fam. It's true. I guess maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong, like workload and everything has been crazy for sure, but everything else I'm okay. I'm here to piss off at foreign money. Bro, let me just tell you like this, podcast rival, viral, whatever, right? Whatever you're trying to do, Adib has you beat. Adib, nobody is more reckless in this live than Adib. Adib is the GOAT of this place. That's why he's chat moderator. So even if you tried to come at me, Adib would handle you. But secondly, if you really did piss me off, I'd probably just get rid of you. You know what I mean? But like I said, I know you're just joking around and stuff like that. But yeah, man. In terms of stress, Fauci, not really. Life itself has been a little, you know what I mean? Tough in the sense of like, I'm not sleeping. That's the biggest challenge. I was having the conversation with my wife the other day. I am not sleeping, bro. It's really starting to take a toll on me because, you know, I'm not young no more. So these things are harder and harder every day. Podcast viral is laughing. Oh, man. But yeah, man, we're here to have fun, make money, the whole 9, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is, like I always say, the best community on YouTube. So even in other live streams, when I'm in South Africa, I don't get ads when I leave. Oh, when I come here, I'm abused. Then I get ads. This guy said I'm abused. Bro, welcome to the USA economy, bro. They monetize everything. They monetize you. They monetize me. They monetize everything that's on the internet. There is nothing that's on the internet that doesn't make somebody money. Right? Just like money itself, there's no money being moved in the world where some bank or some institution is not getting a part of it. That's why they don't like cash too much. Because cash, after it's withdrawn, it'll circulate between the people and the bank gets nothing out of that. But everything else, they get a piece. I missed it. I had an appointment. I see you guys have fun still. Yeah, it was pretty live. It was pretty live, Fauci. But you're here now and that's what matters. I trained him well. You trained Adib? Adib, what do you have to say to that? You have him just say the word and I will disappear. And he will disappear. You see, that's what I'm saying. I've never used Adib's services before, but I will pay. I may just pay this one time. I may just hit up Adib and be like, yeah, Adib, do your thing. Make sure nobody hears of podcast viral or rival ever again. You know what I mean? So yeah, Adib, shout out to Adib. I was talking about him last time on stream. He's heavily involved in Discord. By the way, guys, remember we're doing Discord member of the month. So I'm gonna have you guys vote soon as to who you think is member of the month. Right? We're looking at people who are engaging, active, supportive in the chat. There's a lot of you guys. Fauci's one of them. Adib's one of them. Always sharing their strategies, helping other people out with questions. Throwing some memes in there, being funny. Like they just keep the Discord entertaining. A guy came on here the other day, 2 people, and they saw how live our Discord was, and they just signed up right away. They're like, man, this is lit. And it's thanks to you guys. So I'm thinking of doing a member of the month. And then eventually I'm thinking of how to make it so that there's incentives or points where you can maybe get a free account or you can get something going on. You know what I mean? Something from my side or something like that. So don't hold me to it yet. You already know I'm working on so many other things in the process, but might be the case. We'll see what happens. So yeah, man. That's what it is right now. So US 30 trade is doing pretty well. That might hit the 1 to 8. So that's cool. Nas, on the other hand, is just... the way it's moving is not giving me confidence. But to be honest, our bias today for Nas was bearish the whole day. And then our bias for US 30 was bullish. There you go. Bro, my mind. Can we give the hater of the month to Anti-Sacco? What did Anti-Sacco do? Anti-Sacco's an OG too. I love Anti-Sacco. Okay, Fauci, you're going to have to stay... You're going to have to explain to me what Anti-Sacco did to become hater of the month. That I got to find out. I got to find out what Anti-Sacco did to become hater of the month. Yep, back to yapping. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You need sleep. Yeah, bro, I need sleep, as you can tell. I'm not sleeping, bro. I'm sleeping like 2-3 hours a night. It's no joke. Because you guys, I'm telling you right now, I don't know how you guys feel, but when I look at... the other day, I was looking at the... I was on my computer, I was looking at analytics and stuff, doing some accounting, and I said to myself, today it looks like I didn't really make money. Like all the incomes, it's like I didn't really do much, and that bothered me. You see what I'm saying? So I stay trying to expand my streams of income and then also scale them. Because guys, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but the world is not getting any easier. And it's so easy to be like, oh, I got a payout, or I made money from here, so that's enough. No, you got to push, you got to be better, you got to be stronger, you got to work harder, because you don't know how hard things are going to become. So that's where I'm at in my mentality. So that's why it's hard for me to sleep. Even when I go to bed, my mind is still running. So, but I'm going to start taking better care of myself so that I can, perform better. Because not sleeping, even trading, you're going to be just all over the place. Sako said, best community for real. I enjoy the energy in there. Yeah, like we have the best community, bro. I can't say it enough. Fauci said he's hating on big people. Yeah, let us know. Big people. What makes you big? Wait, say that again? Wait, say it again. From the beginning? Bro, okay, now I'm lost. What are you guys talking about now? As a podcast said, I've been yapping for a bit now. So what are you guys wanting me to repeat again? Or are we having the same conversation? Hating on big people? Bro, I don't know, man. Sometimes you guys, and to be fair, there is a bit of a delay here with the stream. So it's kind of hard for us to be like, we had it at one point where the stream was, what you looked at to check your finance. Well, I have analytics, right? So like, I'll give you an example. You guys know my website is on Shopify, right? So I can go on Shopify and look at my analytics and see conversion rate, how much traffic came through, what people clicked on, so on and so forth. So we have that for all our businesses, right? We have like, at our establishments and stuff like that, we have cameras, we have analytics, we have sales, we have marketing, we have all these different things that we have to look at. So I was saying that I was looking at all the stuff I got going on. I was doing accounting and stuff, and I was like, some places were like, they're not performing great. So I feel bad about that. So I'm now trying to find a way to make those areas even better, right? So like, even when I'm not trading, I'm always looking at ways to make money. And it's not because I love money. I'm not one of those people where I'll sell my soul for money. I could care less about money, but money does allow you to buy and acquire the things that you want. And so there's a healthy respect for money. Not a fear, but respect. You see what I'm saying? You must get the herb if you can't sleep. In Tokozo. No, brother. I can't. I've never smoked a day in my life. Ever. And I've tried alcohol one time. Took a sip one time. We were in high school. They were passing around Coronas. I took a sip. I'm like, yeah, it's not for me. And before that, I was already like, I'll never drink. And then that was like, yeah, just definitely not going to. And people always say, well, that's why, because you tried a Corona. It doesn't matter. I'm just not ever going to do anything that can ever cloud my judgment or decrease the effectiveness of my senses and my how sober I am and just the way I can perform, I will never touch. I don't want to be addicted, dependent on nothing. I don't want to do any of that. That's why I'm also so strict in my trading, because a lot of people don't realize that there's a thin line between trading and gambling. And fun fact, guys, a lot of prop firms are registered as casinos or like casinos because of how the models are set up. So if you're not playing your cards correctly, you might be a gambler and don't know it. I don't want none of those things. I want to be a consistently profitable trader, and that comes with a set of rules. Just like business, you need systems that consistently produce and perform at an optimal setting so you can churn out the money. And then you got to use that money now to scale correctly. If you just spend it, let me buy a Gucci bag every time I get a wicked check. I made 20 bands this month. Here comes my Louis bag. Good luck. It don't work like that. You got to really manage your finances well. So that's where my mind is at 24/7. But Ntokozo, I appreciate the... I have a lot of brothers-in-laws and stuff like that are on that stuff 24/7, and they're not doing too great. Bro, even if my exam is tomorrow and I didn't study, my sleep still comes first. Glad to know, Adib. Glad to know that you prioritize your sleep and make sure that no matter what happens, you are getting your sleep, brother. You are getting your sleep. Fauci said, and then haha, okay, cool. There's also cookies if you don't smoke. No edibles, no nothing, bro. I've seen people take edibles and just become a statue and then pass out, bro. I'm good, brother. I don't touch anything that intoxicates me. Not one thing. Zero. Money makes life easier. 1,000%, bro. To me, that's God, but money is a resource that we use in this world to do these. Because to be honest with you guys, I've had my fair share of struggling, suffering, near homelessness, all that stuff. But God is what kept me through. He's the one that provided then. He's providing now. So God to me is the reason why I have the strength to do what I have to do. But the things we use in this world do require money. And being able to earn and produce an income is very important. I agree. Fauci said, Adib said 100. Money puts a smile on everyone's face. There are times where money can't put a smile on your face. Like when my father passed, I would give any amount of money to have my father, right? The best things in life, I hate to sound like those guys who are telling you not to be rich, but the best things in life really are free. I promise you, the best things in life are free. The best things in life, you can't put a price on it. Let me just put it that way. Fam, even when you were down bad, you never smoked or drink? No, bro. I've gone through hella stress. I've gone through almost losing my mind, all that whole stuff. I've never drank or smoked. Never, ever. I won't touch it. Never. When you do engineering, you realize that the herb is important. I see. And now you have a bunch of smileys. Okay, I'm sure. I'm sure. Hey, y'all. What's good, Slick Rick? Welcome back, Slick Rick. Glad to see you. We've got some trades running right now. This one is kind of going well. This one, not so much. But to be fair, we were bearish for the day. I just wanted to see, again, how I could push this outside the trading time and vice versa. As you can see, it's taken a hot minute because it is after 11. So volumes died down. I believe around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we might get the volume to pick back up again and move in our direction. Either way, it's a good way of understanding and seeing how our trades can play out. So we just got to be patient. Fauci, how can I help? What if Fauci said that's Dr. Ntokozo? Bro, you know what's crazy? Everybody that comes into this live ends up with a nickname, right? So we have Dr. Ntokozo now. We have Adib, who is, I can't say the name he's got. But we have a bunch of people in here. We have Yolomi, who's the OG. You know what I mean? We have Professor. We have a bunch of people who end up with some form of a nickname. And now we have Dr. Ntokozo. Wow. Bro, a friend of my elder brother smokes hers, but if you talk with him, you will not get a single hint he smokes her. Yeah, there's some people like that. They're so used to it. And also, apparently, the potency of what they're smoking also matters, right? Because there's some stuff you can take and you'll be zooped out of your mind. You'll be fully fried. And then there's other things that still helps you to stay balanced and stuff like that. But here's what's been scientifically proven from what I understand, that smoking weed or the herb, whatever you want to call it, it halts your ambition. And truthfully speaking, I know there's rappers and ballers and stuff out there that smoke, but they're in a different setting. All the business people I know are the people who want to be in business who smoke. They have no goal. They have no motor. They have no drive. And when things get tough, what do? They go back to the herb. They've now become dependent, which means without the herb, they can't function. It's not, I would never set up myself that way. Let me just put it that way. So when you stress the hell out, what do you do then? Bro, I've learned over the years to one, go to God, and it's gonna sound like I'm preaching to you guys, but I go to God about everything because the Bible teaches us that we should be anxious for nothing. We shouldn't stress. We should trust that everything works out for our good and that God has our best interest at heart, and that if we bring our petitions to God, He will carry them out. So I go to God, and then I have a beautiful wife who's just the most supportive, loving person in the world. You know, I can always talk to her about certain things, but I've learned to also try and keep my emotions in check and try and manage myself. If I'm super stressed out, I'll go out for a drive. Sometimes I'll travel, right? So my wife and I will just hop on a plane. I don't want to say like hop on a plane like we just ran to the airport, but we'll buy a ticket. We'll like hop out. We'll go do something. Sometimes we'll go to the U.S. for a bit. Things of that nature. That's literally what I do. You know what I mean? So that's how I deal with it. You won't see me punching walls or out here like committing crimes or doing nothing crazy. That is not me. Because guys, here's the thing. There's a Bible verse that says a man who can control himself is better than a man who has control over 10 cities. Self-control is the reason why, not to make this joke, but why Diddy is in prison. Why R. Kelly is in prison. It's self-control. And self-control is why most people are in prison. When you can't control your emotions, you end up doing things that you shouldn't do, and you deal with the consequences long after those emotions are gone. So you have to learn to control yourself, or else you're just going to end up in bad positions. I try my best to control myself. You didn't eat clearly, so Snoop Dogg. Zook, don't kill me, fam. Yeah, I know Fauci would know that reference. Keep the dosage low. Got you. Back to yapping. Yes, sir. Fauci said, Slicker said, I'm in bad in the art of patience. I was trading a 25K EA account. I got to 7.96% in 6 days totally. I hit the 1K daily drawdown. So I don't know if I should another one. No, bro, chill out. Slicker, if you're asking if you trade again, like, just don't do it. Come back tomorrow. Don't close the laptop, close the trade, whatever. Or if the trade is running, whatever, let it hit where it has to hit. But don't touch another trade. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow, bro. I promise you. If you track your trading and you look at your performance, you can literally identify when you're on tilt or when you are trading emotionally, and it never goes right. It never goes right, brother. Listen, you have gotten to 7.96. You are a formidable trader. You're an excellent trader. You're going to get to the next 1%. Even if you're down another percent, you're going to get it. You did this in 6 days. You'll be fine. Just wait. See, and I got you. So you just pray. Pretty much, I pray because here's what I get from prayer. I get peace. When I go to God and I understand He hears me, I understand He's aware of my concerns and He's taking care of it. That almost gives me a carefree state of mind, because if God really has control of everything, then nothing can go. God allows us to go through challenges and tests, but He will never allow us to go through something that destroys us. It's in His word. And so when I pray, I get peace. Understand that I brought it to the Father. I brought it to Christ, and He's going to take care of whatever I brought. And then my job, because as Christians, some people just sit there and wait. Our job as Christians is to act towards the things we're also asking God for. So let's say I go to God and I say, Lord, I'm stressed out. I didn't make the money that I was looking for this week, this month, this year, this day. Okay, so Nas took a L on that. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so Nas went out. We ended up going all the way to what? A 1 to 3. Not too bad, a 1 to 3, but that's not what we were looking for. We were looking to get here, and you know me, I don't close my trades unless it hits TP or stop loss. So that's gone. But we're up for the day, as you guys can see. We're good. And then for US 30, it's starting to reverse as well, but we'll see if it ends up working. Long story short, when it comes to that, I'll pray. I will say, so let's say, for example, I say, okay, God, I didn't make the money I was looking for, or financially things have been tough, Lord. I'll go and I'll ask Him for wisdom. I'll ask Him for endurance. I'll ask Him for patience. I'll ask Him for the know-how. I'll ask Him to reveal to me other ways to improve, whatever. And then after I pray, I go searching. Because if you don't put actions behind your prayer, nothing happens. People sit there and expect God to open the sky and be like, oh, behold, my son, here's the Lamborghini thou prayed for. Go and drive and be thou of good pleasure. No. There's hard work and everything. If Christ didn't escape going through suffering and patience and hard work and all that stuff, we're not going to escape. Right? The word passion, when you actually look at it, it's rooted in a word called suffering. When people are like, oh, follow your passions. Your passion isn't necessarily what you love doing. It's what moves you, what you're so strongly moved about that you feel like you have to do something about it. That's passion. That's why there's people out there helping the homeless and spending their money to do so. You know the difference between an entrepreneur and a business person? A business person is somebody who sets up any system, engages in any activity where they buy or sell or anything like that for a profit. That's a business person. An entrepreneur is somebody who takes on financial risk to solve a problem in the marketplace. They're not the same. We have business people and we have entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are changing the world. Business people are just making money. So you got to understand, like, there's just certain things you can't escape, you can't avoid, and that's how the world works. You see what I'm saying? So I do my best to have an entrepreneurial mindset, and to when I pray to God, I want to prove to him that I'm worth my request, that I'm worth the time he spent listening to me. I don't just sit there and say, God, things are hard, Lord. Oh man, I don't want to do nothing. And then I go and lay on the bed and eat chips and cookies and just watch TikToks all day. How is God supposed to help you? You've got to put in the action and say, Lord, I trust that you are behind me, and whatever I do, win, lose, or draw, you're behind me. And then you take the steps. God will help you to realize what you're doing wrong, correct, open doors for you, set opportunities. And one opportunity from God is a lifetime opportunity. And that's just how it works. I will never turn to alcohol. I'll never turn to another person and make them my trust. I'll always go to God. And then God helps me to have self-control. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. Some days I feel like, punching a wall, breaking something, setting something on fire, going crazy. But you can't do those things because that's just not how it works. It's not to your benefit, it's to your detriment. So I try my best to, again, just be intact and be disciplined. Slick Rick said, cool, bro. We'll maybe wait till Monday. Yeah, even if you got to wait till Monday, I apologize if I'm answering this later on. If you got to wait till Monday, Slick Rick, do your thing, bro. So, Intokozo said, the perfect place to trade, in my opinion, is South Africa. You literally in the middle when you're in South Africa. I see, because of the time zone. If you have ADHD like myself, if you advise people to get the Action Bible. I think you're saying that if you have ADHD, you should get the Action Bible. I've never heard of it, but I'll take a look into it. Fauci said, lol. And then he said, wait again. And then Slick Rick said, the poor save, the rich invest. Yeah, it's kind of like the whole thing of like, let me pull up the quote. Small minds. I think it's like small minds discuss people, average minds discuss things, and then great minds discuss ideas. But I'll find it for you guys. Minds discuss. Let me find it real quick. Okay, here's the quote. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. You know what people are doing all over TikTok and all these places? Did you see what happened to Kim Kardashian? What is that of any concern to you? Kim Kardashian's up. Whether you agree with her morals or not, which I don't, obviously, but she's up. You got to worry about yourself. Kim Kardashian will be Kim Kardashian. Oh, Kanye West is so funny, but he's also very wealthy. You're not. So like, I don't waste my time. The people who are in my circle in real life, we don't talk about what's going on with other people. We don't. We never discuss other people. Just worry about you. We never. You can't come to me and be like, yo, bro, you saw what Fauci did? It doesn't matter what Fauci did. Fauci's going to be Fauci. He's going to do what he's doing in his life. You got to worry about you. Fauci might be on his way to his first billion and you're still where you are. And so I'm saying all this to say, like, just to Slick Rick's point, like, there's a difference between the people who are here and the people who are here. That's why Jesus said the poor you will have with you always. It's not because people will not have money. It's because there's a mindset that also is adopted in the state of poverty. And guys, please, I'm not one of those guys who are like, if you're poor, it's your fault. If you're in Canada or in the US or UK, you don't have money and you're poor. Poverty is a multifaceted issue. It's no joke. I myself have been in serious situations because of one bad decision. Like, you can end up on the streets faster than you can say, yes, God, right? So it's not directly like that, but the people who don't have money, they think the same. Let me just put it to you guys this way, just in case I ever do a meet and greet in real life, or if I ever talk to you in real life. If you ever say to me something's too expensive, I will not talk to you ever again. Ever. If you say to me at any point, that's too expensive, I can't afford it, I will not speak to you ever again. I don't chill with people who talk like that. Because if you see money that way, you'll never have it. You want to make 100K, but things are too expensive. Like, you got to understand that before the things come, you have to be the person who can handle them. God doesn't give you, let me just say it for you guys. God doesn't give you what you ask for. He gives you what you can manage. If you can't manage 100K, you're not going to make 100K. You've got to have a mindset and understand that 1,000, 2,000 is not money. I tell people all the time, I remember somebody was the other day complaining 400. I said, 400 is not money. Don't get me wrong, 400, there was a day when $40 was life-changing. But what I'm teaching myself to say is that money can be made easily. So if I lose 400, I'll find a way to get it back, and it always works out that way. You have to have a mindset of not tying your emotions or your worth to these things. They're just, money is literally a store of value. That paper itself is worth nothing. When my wife and I went to Cuba on our first vacation, It was all inclusive. We were, having all these things for our anniversary. I bought all these things. And I remember the money they gave me, which was at the time higher than the Canadian dollar, was worse than tissue paper. Like, it was falling apart. All of the money was like that, very granular, easily shreds. Our money was in much better condition, but their money was worth more than ours. So like, the paper itself has no value, right? The money itself, like, if the world was ending right now and all the bank systems shut down, you know what people would be trading? Gold and silver and precious elements, because those have intrinsic value. Money just has value because the government says it's worth that. So like, you have to train your mind to think a certain way and behave a certain way, right? For example, in the markets, the reason why so many people lose is because they're greedy or they're fearful. You have to tell yourself you'll get them back on the next one. Like I was telling Slick Rick, just relax. You're already good at trading. You're going to get the next trade. Like this, it's inevitable. There's no way you can be up 6, 7 R and not be able to make one more R within the next 4 to 5 trades. It's not possible. You're going to do it. So you have to tell yourself. There's people who, in fact, guys, I spoke to, actually, I can't say this. I can't say this because it's a confidential information. But if you guys understood the statistics of prop firms and what really goes on, you would understand that it's all up here. All up here. Yo, Chris, say, yo, Foreign, what's good? Yo, Karis, yo, Chris, I always give you 2 options with your name, but what's good, brother? Good to see you again. So what you did to start when you were down bad? That's a great question. It's a very long, I can give you a long-winded answer, but essentially, like I said, I prayed. I started, asking God for opportunity. The little money I had, I started looking for loans, trying to get loans that didn't work out. Then you eventually got the little that you have. You tried to find a way to make that work. We started a clothing brand at the time, you know what I mean, to try and get things off the ground. That didn't work. We started a bunch of things, because every so often you'll get like maybe a last check that was coming through or something like that. And long story short, when you pray and you ask God for guidance, one day God was telling me, do this. That's really what happened to me. And I started doing that and things started to get better. And then what God does is when he sees you're working and you can manage what he's giving you, he brings more. So all of a sudden, this area is now coming from here. This is happening from here. He's moving you here. Another thing God did is he helped me to come out of my environment so that I could focus. When you're around people who are like, oh, yo, bro, why are you spending all your day trading? Or why are you spending your time reading? I remember one time I was reading around a group of friends and they were like, oh, what's he reading? The Constitution? Ha, 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 ha. Those guys work a 9 to 5. Ha, ha, ha. What's funny is your bank account. What's funny is your lifestyle. What's funny is that you've got to go punch in and punch out. And somebody tells you, take break at 9:15, take lunch at 12:30, take your last break at 2:35. That's funny. That's not my life. You see what I'm saying? So like it really, that's really where things start to change for me. God's guidance, opportunities opening up. Maybe one day I'll share more in depth as to step as to what I did, but that's basically what I did. And the other thing too is that even if God brings you opportunities, but you're too afraid or too undisciplined or indisciplined, whatever the word is, you'll ruin the opportunity, right? You can get a job at a warehouse, temporary agency for now, just to get yourself on your feet and get going. And then you might get into a fight at work and here you are back again unemployed. That's a lack of self-control. You might get high and not wake up. You might get high and get into, there's so many things you can do to mess up the opportunities that come to you. Right, so it's a big thing, Fauci. So maybe Fauci one day I'll go more in depth, but for the short of it, that's basically how it went. Brick by brick, essentially. I missed some comments here. Hey Yoka, okay, that was a deep. I heard that people a couple months ago. I heard that quote a couple months ago, but it's so true. Yeah, bro. I love on how whatever a gossip drama happens, people will go to that person's social media accounts. And if you are Kim Kardashian, you get paid when people, so that's, you see what I'm saying? You see the setup? Like they'll go there and be like, I hate this guy, but that's engagement. What you're saying is that I actually love you because I'm here to support your financials. Like, bro, that could never be me. I remember one time, it was just one time, this guy came up in the live. We're all having fun. He started trolling, making stupid jokes. And I'm like, bro, I'll say this as nicely as I can, but I could never be you on a Tuesday morning. People are learning to make money. You're here making jokes and you're poor. You're broke. Like that makes no sense. I was like, I could never be in an X-Man's live trolling. Do I not have something better to do with my life? So like I find people weird. And then people complain. Then you know what they say? The government's been the government. What has changed? Not much. You got to change your life. You see what I'm saying? So in Tokozo, or as Fauci calls it, Dr. Tokozo, I hear you. You're right. Money is just paper. It's just paper. Man, I can talk about this so much, but I'm going to chill out a little bit just so we don't get too derailed. But one day I'll talk more in depth about what money's really like, how to move it, how to grow it, all that good stuff. I'll help you guys understand. Like the way you guys see money is not what you think it is at all. Bro, I had an idea. When we all make money, how about we make an apocalypse shelter in case I accidentally spread another virus like corona? Adib, how about you use the money to go to therapy? Instead of these weird things you be saying. Did I miss the trading recap 1 to 8 hour? No, that's what's on the screen right now. That's on the screen right now. It's basically the same, almost the same one as the last one. And this one is a 1 to 8 that you see playing out on TradingView. It's just on 2 other accounts that are running. That's all. That's scary at max was. Yeah, Adib, like, but real question, can you please help me with Euro USD and GBP? I was going too strong, but now in the last day, it's not looking good. 1 sec, into Kozo. So when you meet an investor or client or someone, do you ever laugh with them? Of course. Relationships is better than money. Everybody who's in business knows that the way you retain your clientele is not by charging them less or higher. Like, for example, if I wanted to get you guys to, let's say, join, let's say you guys, some of you guys don't have the money, some of you don't want to join. It's different for everybody, no problem. Let's say there are some of you here that want to join the membership but don't have the money. You know what would make you guys join the membership? It's because of me and our relationship, I promise you. It's because of what you see in me, you believe in me, whatever our interaction has been, the impression I've left on you is what will make you feel like you should join the membership. That's the honest truth. We do everything based off of our impression of people. That's why Nike, Jordan, they use athletes that we respect, right? Am I going to buy a shoe because, what's that guy's name that's always getting to fight? Miles Bridges? No, not Miles Bridges. He also got into a problem, but the one that he got into a problem with LeBron, they kicked him off the team. I forget his name. He's just never doing nothing on the court. But let's just say, am I going to buy a shoe because, gosh, who could I use that's just always talking but never doing nothing? Okay, with respect, Patrick Beverly is a great, defensive superstar or whatnot. He's very useful for the team. Or even let's use Draymond Green. Am I going to buy a shoe with Draymond Green on it, or am I going to buy a shoe with Steph Curry on it? You see what I'm saying? Steph Curry's accolades, his accomplishments, his performance, his everything. That's what makes us respect him. And then his character on and off the court too helps boost his brand and his image. So you buy the shoe not because you think the shoe really is the best. You just buy because Steph Curry's promoting it. That's really what we do. Jordans are one of the worst shoes to hoop in. But we love our J's. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Fauci, that's how it goes. Into Koza, bro, it's not like you have to take trade every day. Take your time, trade when it appears. Blah, blah. I love how you say on Tuesday morning, and for me, usually it's the end of the day. Time zones are crazy. Yeah, exactly. Time zones really are crazy. And second question, what you mean by the prop firm thing? Which one? Because I said a lot of things about prop firms. So which one? Be specific, Fauci. Apocalypse shelter with you thinking like Mark Zuckerberg. Who are you? Long time. How you doing? Awali, bro. It's been a hot minute, bro. And you came, like, I literally got 4 minutes. 4 minutes before I have to hop off a Wally. But it's always good to see you, man. Always good to see you, hear your voice, or talk to you. Whatever the case is. Glad that you're back. Indeed, I get that, but it was going so well. Where is Fauci? Fauci's in here too. All right, let me see if I can show Into Kozo. Into Kozo, to be honest, I don't have enough time. I'm not even going to lie to you. In order for me to break down this trade the way that you want to see it, it's going to take me more than 3 minutes to do it, to be honest. Euro USD. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a full out analysis on this to understand like where we are in the market, daily, all that good stuff. And then give you, let me just delete all this. And then give you a thorough thing. But I don't know. I mean, all I can tell you right now is that we're bearish, which I know you yourself can see. And so maybe on the next one. But for now, we don't have enough time because I'm leaving in about 3 minutes. All right. Hope you can understand. Let me go back real quick. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I hope you can understand, bro. So yeah, this trade is playing out fairly well. And this, guys, by the way, so you saw what happened on NAS 100, right? Real quick before I go. You see how NAS 100 went really high but didn't end up working? But US 30 is still going to possibly play out. What's the difference? I'll write it here real quick before I hop out. This word right here, bias. This is the difference, okay? When we came into the market today in the membership, we had already determined that for US 30, we were going to buy only. For NAS 100, we were going to sell only. And guess what happened? Everything we sold worked. Everything we bought is working. You see what I'm saying? So you guys, determining the market direction and things like that, and understanding your bias is really, really important, because if you get it, you can understand where the markets are going. All right. So with that being said, guys, it's basically 12 o'clock. All right. I love chilling with you guys as always. Guys, I'm also going to be starting a once a month, we'll be doing a Discord meetup where we'll kind of like those of you who were there last time, Fauci, Adib, everybody, we're going to put our cameras on, talk. In Tokozo, if you want to join, you can join. You can then ask me, bro, what do you think about this? Like, you can ask me any question. It'll be face to face. We'll get a chance to talk. You can actually speak directly. There won't be a delay because it's not like this stream, right? So we're going to be doing some stuff that will help you guys as a community, and hopefully we can grow and help each other out. All right. So with that being said, like I always say, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I will see you guys probably next Tuesday, but in the Discord, you'll see me most likely at some point every day. All right, guys, much love and peace and safety, as Fauci says. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Look, no, I'm not going to do that again.